So let's go to the next one. Okay, so what is Jenny's advice? Okay, what is Jenny's advice? Okay, Jenny advises John to take a painkiller and see a dentist. Okay, so advice here, advice means you are okay, you are saying something that could help, okay, your friend, or that could help solve the problem. What is the problem? The problem is John has a really, really bad toothache. Okay, John has a dreadful toothache. So he is talking to Jenny and asking for advice. And Jenny said, okay, take a medicine, take a painkiller. Okay, and when Jenny said take a painkiller, John said, I cannot wait anymore. It's so painful. I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna collapse. Okay, something like that. And then, okay, what is the next advice of Jenny? Jenny said, then see a dentist. Okay, go to the dentist now. Okay, so those are the advices of Jenny. Okay, and what is John going to do? What is John going to do? Okay, now John decided that he is going to see a dentist because he said, I suppose you're right. Okay, so that's it. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, now let's go to our, okay, exercise, okay? Let's find the sentence in the dialogue which mean, okay, the following, okay? The same sentences in the dialogue, okay, which mean the same, okay, from these sentences, okay? So it's another way of saying, okay, these sentences, okay? All right, so help me, okay? I want to know if you really understand what we studied today, okay, by telling me, okay, what is the other sentence that you can say, okay, which has the same meaning, okay? And also tell me if you understand, or you can tell me how do you say this in Thai. Okay, let's start with number one. Okay, number one says, you look awful. You look awful. Okay, what is the sentence that means you look awful? Okay, can you find here? Okay, let's see if you're right. Yes, you don't look well. That's right. So you can say you look awful, or you can say you don't look well. What does it mean? Okay, so I hope you understand that one. Okay, number two. I feel awful. Okay, here you are telling your friend, you are telling someone that they look awful. Okay, they they look unwell. Okay, but this one, I feel. Lusot, no? I feel awful. Okay, you feel awful. Okay, so what is the same sentence in this dialogue? Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. Yes, that's right. I feel terrible. Okay, awful, terrible, they all means really, really bad. Very, very bad. Okay, or in Thai, you call them "ye ma." Okay, "ye ma," no? Awful or terrible. Okay, next, number three. What's the matter? Okay, what's the matter? Okay, anybody? Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. All right, you're right, naka. What's wrong? Okay, you're asking someone, pen alay bang? Pen niya ngay bang? Okay, what's wrong? Okay, what's the matter and what's wrong are the same. Okay, and the last one says, I think you are right. I think you are right. Okay, anybody who can tell me? I think you are right. Okay, let's check if your answer is right. I suppose you're right. Okay, that's right. So these are the sentences or other ways of telling a phrase or a sentence that talks about your illness. All right. All right, let's move on to the next activity. All right. So here is you have to say the sentences below in your language. Okay. So we already did it in the first activity, but I want to make sure that everybody understands it already. Okay, it's just so easy, right? We already learned this. Okay, so I will say it in English and then please say it in your language, in Thai. Okay, number one, I feel terrible. How do you say that in Thai? Okay, that's right. Next, are you okay? How do you say that in Thai? Are you okay? Correct. Okay, number three, you don't look well. Okay, how do you say that in Thai?พูดภาษาไทยยังไงนะคะ You don't look well. Okay, that sounds correct. Okay, and the last one, no, not the last one yet. The fourth one, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, yes, pen alay. Okay, and then I can't stand it any longer. I can't stand it any longer. What does it mean? Okay, that's right. Okay, may way แล้ว And the last one, then you should see a dentist. Then you should see a dentist. Okay, what is a dentist? More fun. Okay, so you are advising your friend to go to the dentist to see and check with the dentist. Okay, how do you say that in your language? Correct. Okay, you see, it's that easy. Okay, let's see what's next. Okay. I'm not sure if it's going to play, but let's try. I'm not sure, but okay, let's read the dialogue one more time. Okay? Because, okay, for the next activity, I will let you and your partner or your pair or your classmate to make a conversation about this topic, okay? So two of you will think or will make your own dialogue, okay? And you are talking about aches, pains, and illness. Okay, this will be your pattern, okay? You will make your own conversation just like this. But to I don't want to hear the same illness, the same toothache, okay? All right, you may change that with other illness, okay? You can change this one and you have to change it with your pair's name, your friend's name, or your classmate's name, okay? So, and what is your advice? Okay, what is your advice to your friend? Okay, just like here, okay, Jenny advised to take painkiller. So you have to change that one. Maybe you can say, okay, why don't you take a hot drink? Okay, for example, you have a sore throat, no? Okay, you can advise your friend, why don't you take a lemon tea? That sounds good, right? Okay, so that will be your activity next time. Okay, your homework next time. Okay, and then, okay, teacher will listen to your dialogue. All right, so for now, let's read once again. Okay, you read after me online. Okay, let's practice our speaking skills, okay, in saying or pronouncing the words in English, okay? So you repeat after me. Are you okay, John? You don't look well. I feel terrible. Oh dear, what's wrong? I've got a dreadful toothache. Why don't you take a painkiller? I did, but it still hurts. When did you take it? About an hour ago. Well, it should make you feel better soon. I can't stand it any longer. Then you should see a dentist. I hate going to the dentist. I'm sorry, but you have to go. I suppose you're right. Okay, so that will be your pattern or your example, okay, in making your own dialogue next time. Okay, let's move on. All right, so here's the activity, okay? So, you are going to think of a illness, okay? And then you have to make a dialogue with your friend or your pair or your classmate, okay? Change the name, okay? Choose your own, use your own name, okay? Or your friend's name, okay? And what should you advise to take and what to do? All right, so that would be our next lesson. You're going to make your own conversation and we will listen and you will present it to me next week, okay, or next meeting. Thank you so much, guys, for coming today, and thank you for listening. I'll see you again next time. Bye.